When people try to start new habits like exercise, meditation, or waking up early, they often go too hard too soon, setting themselves up for failure. For example, a friend of mine wanted to start running and would run as fast as they could every time, leaving them exhausted. This approach, which I call too fast, too soon, is likely to lead to failure for most people. Another person I spoke to wanted to wake up at 5 a.m., 2 hours earlier than usual. While they might manage it for a few days, they would likely crash and burn soon after. Going hardcore is possible if you dedicate your entire life to one change and reduce all other commitments and stressors. However, the odds of long-term success are low, similar to a crash diet. Instead, I recommend starting small and using a technique called autoregulation, borrowed from biology. Here's how it works. Tip 1. Start the habit small. For example, begin with 15 minutes of easy exercise or wake up just 5 minutes earlier than your normal time on day 1. Tip 2. Increase the next day if you were successful. For exercise, increase by 2 minutes a day. For waking up early, wake another 5 minutes earlier on day 2. Tip 3. Continue to increase the habit if you're successful. Tip 4. Decrease the habit if you miss a day. For instance, if you plan to wake up at 6:45 a.m. on day 3 but didn't wake up until 7:30, set your alarm for 6:50 a.m. on day 4. If you missed a day of exercise, decrease the exercise time by 2 minutes the next day. This is not a punishment, but an adjustment for long-term success. Tip 5. Take a full day off if you're tired, stressed, or too busy. Start the next day with a decrease in the habit, as mentioned in Tip 4. Using this autoregulation method, you'll make your habit easier when needed and more challenging when you can handle it. On days when you're busy, tired, or stressed, take a break and then come back the next day with a decreased habit goal. On days when you have lots of energy and focus, continue to increase the habit slowly. This time-based approach works for many habits such as meditation, journaling, writing, and learning a language. While it may not work as well for changing your diet, you can still use the same principles. Slowly move closer to your target eating pattern each day, but give yourself breaks and slow down your progress as needed. If you're trying to procrastinate less, this method can also work. Start with short focus sessions, increasing by 10 minutes each day as long as you stick to the plan. If you miss a day, decrease the time the next day. Continue this until you reach your goal or find the level that's right for you. The autoregulation method for changing habits is a compassionate approach designed to increase your odds of long-term success. Give it a try. Give